reaction, FPFR. If you guys like it, let me know. If not, I'll just keep it Florida Panthers fan reaction. The first thing I want to talk about today was, I mentioned in my first video that I wanted to get rid of Chris Higgins as quickly as possible. I felt like I needed to clarify that. It's not necessarily because he's a bad player. I don't think he's the type of player we need right now, but that aside, I wanted to get him off the team as quickly as possible because, honestly, he's just here to fill a roster spot. He's going to get traded at the trade deadline next season, or possibly even before that. We all know it. That's why I just wanted him quickly out of here. Some other veterans who might go, I thought I might mention, are Stillman, Reisner, possibly Bernier, Dvorak, which I'd like to see him finish his career here. You know, he was drafted by us. I'd like to see him retire here with us. Possibly our captain, McCabe, and the one that's a big issue with me is Vokoun. And I guess that one really depends on Markstrom. If Markstrom proves that he can be a starting goaltender here within the next season, we may get rid of Vokoun, and that's going to be difficult to handle, but it might end up being the right move. Maybe we can trade him for an actual big-time scoring player. We'll just have to see how that one plays out. Speaking of Markstrom, he just interviewed, and he said something that I thought was kind of inspiring. He said that if by the season starts we put him in Rochester, he's going to prove that the Panthers made a bad decision by sending him to the minors. That's very inspiring to me, hearing that from a player who hasn't even been in American hockey yet. I'm curious to see how he'll do. I think he'll do fantastic. I think he really is going to be a franchise goalie. So good luck to him. All the best. Next thing I wanted to mention was that I forgot to mention these players in our signings from this offseason. The first player I want to talk about is Mike Weaver. He's a solid stay-at-home defenseman. I think he's 5'9", so he's really short for NHL defenseman. But he is a tough guy. If you look on YouTube, there's a video of him just laying out Patrick Sharp, and I mean full just bam. I think there's also a couple videos of him getting into fights. One of them with Darcy Tucker. You can look that up. The next player is Nathan Pesch, who I'm not entirely sure why we signed him. I mean, we have already with Allen, Garrison, Kulikov, McCabe, and Wideman. That's 5 solid defensemen. We could either have Ellerby stay up, or we could see how Gudbranson does. I didn't really follow why we signed Pesch. I mean, who knows? But there you go. Now that I've mentioned Gudbranson, I thought I might talk about him. On a lot of depth charts, if you look these up through various hockey sites, they say Gudbranson is better than both Weaver and Pesch. So I'm kind of curious to see where he'll fan out in our plans for next season. I hope he makes the team, and if not, I hope he does well wherever he goes. Whether it's AHL, though I think there's something with if he's not on our NHL roster, he gets to go back to the Frontenacs, and that season doesn't count towards his contract with us. I'm not entirely sure, which he hasn't signed the contract, I should mention. So who knows? Maybe he'll be like the Kulikov of last year and sign like during training camp, during preseason. So you never know. Now with all these defensemen, that means we have 8 defensemen, including Gudbranson. So without him, that's 7. That's 7 defensemen who have proven that that are staying at an NHL level because of their contracts. The only one who is not currently on a one-way contract is Kulikov. So unless we try to send him down to Rochester, I still don't see a point to Pesch. That one was really annoying. That's it for me tonight. I'll talk to you guys hopefully during the season if more of you guys start to watch these videos later.